All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. We are doing a live watch along for the Sabres and Capitals game today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, I think that we have that set up bottom right hand corner. That's what I usually say on my channel. Make sure to subscribe. Follow us on the social media at HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. And then if you do want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chat. The game is about to start here pretty soon. Let's get... Oh, let's do that. That looks better. But yes, let me know what you think is going to happen in this game. They're just doing a... For that Bills, they're doing a little ceremony for that Bills player who collapsed yesterday. Very scary stuff. Hopefully he's doing all right. Jacob is first. He's always first, Jacob. Jaden says Caps all the way. Same with the Pens and Capitals. And Cats, sorry. Capital, Penguins, and Panthers all the way. That's her favorite teams, I guess. Dylan says 4-2 Capitals. Ovi with the hat trick. And then Jason. Yeah, that's me, Jason. Mr. Pedersen. His score prediction is 6-3 for the Capitals. Jacob, Canada for the gold. That's going to be an interesting game tomorrow, USA, Canada. It's very excited for that matchup. I'm going US. I think US is going to win that. I think it'll go to overtime. I feel like US, Canada always goes to overtime, so I think US will win it in overtime. Play for gold. How about that? What if the Czech Republic beats Sweden? That'd be fun. But here, Hefty Duck says Sabres 3-2 in overtime. And Donnell, oh, you doing the stream? Happy New Year to you and the rest of your family. Thank you so much, Donnell. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much, Donnell. Family's doing great. Hope your family's doing well. But yes, can't believe it's 2023. I'm getting old. Oh. Tell you what, when I turn 25, which is like in a couple of years, that's going to be miserable. Because that's like, you can't call yourself a kid anymore once you turn 25. So I'm nearing the end of being considered a kid. So I'm going to relish every day that I'm still young. Jacob says 5-1 Buffalo, and Ovechkin is getting 0 points tonight. Interesting. We'll get to starting lineups here. Starting goaltenders for the Sabres, my boy, the best name in the NHL, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And then for the Capitals, we got Darcy Kemper. How great are those Washington Capital jerseys? I love those jerseys. Those are fantastic. Here we go. Players at center ice, and we are underway at Capital One Arena in the capital of the United States, Washington, D.C. That's an arena. I've been to D.C. a few times. I remember walking outside the arena. But yeah, I've always wanted to go to a Capitals game, so maybe one day I can do that. Here come the Sabres. Skinner. No. Kemper's out of his nets. Somehow didn't go in. The referee blows the play dead. Great job by Skinner. Good start for Buffalo. Darcy Kemper was swimming. Oh, so close. So close for Buffalo. Let's get the starting lineups quick before I forget. I usually forget to do that at the jump of the stream. Let's do the visitors. So we got the Sabres. Your first line is Skinner, Thompson, Tuck. Second line of Peterka, Cousins, Quinn. Third line of Middlestat. Love me some Casey Middlestat. Tyson Yost, Victor Olofsson. Your fourth line of Gergensons, Krebs, and Oposo. Boom. There you go. My boy Kyle. On defense, we got Darlene, Samuelson, Power, Clegg, Bryson, Labushkin. Love that name. And then Ukko Pakalukinen. For the Capitals, we got Ovechkin, Strome, and Sherry's your first line. Sonny Milano, Kuznetsov, and Mantha, your second line. Johansson, Eller, TJ Oshie, your third line. Protas, Dowd, Hathaway, your fourth line. On defense, Gustafsson, Trevor Van Riemsdyk, Orlov, Nick Jensen, Fair Harvey, Irwin, and then Kemper in nets, like I said earlier. Those are your lines. Hefty Duck, tomorrow's going to be wild in the World Juniors. Yes, that's going to be crazy. I think the Czech Republic is going to beat Sweden. That's my bold prediction tomorrow. I think the Czechs are going to do it, get to a gold medal game. And then I'm going to go U.S. over Canada. And then Dylan says he's going to be streaming Sweden, Czechia. Sorry, Czechia. They're not Czech Republic. Czechia. And then Lance is going to be doing Canada, U.S. So if you are loving the watch-alongs on the Hockey Podcast Network, that's your schedule for tomorrow. But it's nice. We're taking a break from the World Juniors, getting back to some NHL games. I tell you what, that Winter Classic game yesterday, that was very good, very entertaining. I was able to watch all of it. That's just so cool that they were able to do that at Fenway. Just gorgeous. That's such a historic place. It's so cool. Dylan Grant, I turned 30 in a few weeks. I did not sign up for this. Yeah, 30 is going to be rough. That's a rough one for me when I get to 30. 25, 30 is going to be rough. 40 is going to be rough. I'm just enjoying life at this moment. Tage is getting 5 goals, says Jacob. I don't know about that. Good crowd in DC. Packed. Granny, what's your score prediction? Grant, yeah, I gotcha. I'm going to go for... I know on paper you might be thinking, oh, easy win for the Capitals. Buffalo isn't, that great of a team yet. But I think Buffalo is going to win. I'm going to go 3-1. No, let's go 3-2 Buffalo. Let's go 3-2 Buffalo. Stefan, what's up? Thank you for tuning in. Oh, here's Tuck. Mr. Dangles, Alex Tuck. This first line for Buffalo is really good. Tuck, Skinner, and then Thompson. Here come the Capitals. Ooh. Shot got blocked, and Buffalo gets it out. Donnell says, happy that the Winter Classic for 2024 will be 2 different teams with the Golden Knights and Kraken, something different. It's born with the same teams, Penguins, Bruins, Capitals, Blackhawks. Yes, I completely agree. It's nice having different teams to do the Winter Classic. Oh, good D by Kyle Poso there. Good job. The Capitals might score. But yes, it's great having the location be different as well, expand the game. I think the reason why they did it this year at Fenway with Bruins and Penguins, that was just a big revenue thing, right? That wasn't a move to help grow the game at all. That was just a big money grab for the NHL. But I'm happy it's going to Seattle. That's an amazing city, good hockey town, lots of Kraken fans, hockey fans there. So that's gonna be sick. I wish they would have done it at Lumen Field, where it used to be called CenturyLink Field, but where the Seahawks play. That'd have been cool to have it there, but that T-Mobile Park where the Mariners play, that'll be cool. Retractable roof too, so if it's rainy, and it's always rainy in Seattle, especially in the winter, so having a retractable roof is obviously nice for that. Good pressure for Buffalo. Shot got blocked and goes out of the zone. And then Donnell, so that's the second time they did the Winter Classic at Fenway Park. The first time they did it was Flyers Bruins. Yes, I remember that. That was like 2010, 2011, somewhere around there. I can't remember who won that. It must have been Bruins, because I remember on the broadcast they said I think they won last time in overtime. But that was great. How about those Winter Classic jerseys? I know a bit controversial. I know some people it's either you like it or you don't like it, especially with the Bruins jersey. I feel like I've looked online and some people didn't like it, some people liked it. I think those are fantastic, those Bruins Winter Classic jerseys. So much so that I ordered one that was on sale. Pure Hockey was selling them for super cheap. It was they were selling them for $150, and I was able to get one. Because I thought those were sick. And of course, I had to get the matching toque as well. But I love that bear logo, the old school bear logo that the Bruins use. I think that's really cool. So yes, that should be coming next week, that jersey. I might have to do a Bruins game so I can show you guys and wear it. But one more thing about this, then I'll move on, about the Winter Classic, Donnell. Awesome that it's a Golden Knights and Kraken, that teams that have never been a part of it are in it. What would have been better is a Kraken Canucks Winter Classic game. That's what you want right there. That would have been so much better. Really start to build that rivalry between the Kraken and Canucks, because it's definitely there for the other sports, the Seattle Vancouver rivalry. But what do I know? They picked Vegas. I think Canucks would have been a better pick. But I don't know if there's some rule where they have to keep an American or so. I don't know. Well, that doesn't make any sense either, because I know Toronto's been in the Winter Classic. So I don't know. I think the Canucks would have been a better pick. And then Donnell, teams I've never had an outdoor game. The Kraken and Blue Jackets, Hurricanes, Panthers, and the Coyotes. Yes. I think the Hurricanes deserve one. The Blue Jackets deserve one. I don't know if the Coyotes deserve one. Because I think to get a Winter Classic, you have to have a good enough team. And you need to be somewhat of a popular team to be in the Winter Classic, I feel like. And I don't know if the Coyotes fit the bill for that at this point. But yeah, I mean, even the Panthers and Hurricanes are getting an outdoor game this year when they play the Capitals in the Stadium Series game. But yeah, Panthers would be cool. Panthers Lightning outdoor game. But here we go. Liam, what's up, Liam? 5-3 Ovechkin with the hat trick. We could see that. We could definitely see that. Baba says, what time it's already started, Baba. It started at 7 p.m. Eastern, so we're going here. Reminds me of Baba O'Reilly, your name. The Rain podcast, pray for the Bills player. Yes, that was so scary. I had a hockey practice last night, and I came home and turned on Sports Center, and that was scary. That happened with Christian Eriksen when he was playing for Denmark at the 2020 Euros, which is like a soccer tournament, and he collapsed on the field because he suffered a cardiac arrest. From what I saw yesterday, it appears like he got hit in the chest, and then that's what caused him to have the heart issue. It wasn't just like with Christian Eriksen's case where he just suddenly collapsed because he just had a heart attack randomly. But yeah, it's very scary, but awesome that I think it's just an amazing job by the medical staff to recognize what's going on, to do the CPR, to bring him back from the dead, and to do all that. It's just fantastic. And on a serious note, it's another reminder for like that could happen to any of us at any moment of time, right? I mean, I could collapse all of a sudden just from right now. You know what I mean? And it's so important. If you live with family, if you live with friends in an apartment, you have roommates, you need to get one of those like AED, like defibrillator devices. Because it's something that like we shouldn't be dying from that. Because if you have that device, it'll work. It's getting your heart to pump back normally isn't difficult at all with that device. So I highly recommend you get one for your house is all I'm going to say about that. Because it can happen at any time, and it's something that is preventable. But yes, sending all my love and thoughts to the family and friends of Damar. Hefty says Boston's meth bear is kind of dope. Is that what people are calling it? Because it looks like he's doing meth. I like it. I really like that logo. I think it's better than just the standard like bear one that's on their reverse retro 2.0 jersey. I think that bear, the meth bear, we'll call it the meth bear now, I guess. It has a better like as an old school vibe about it, which is cool. And then Dylan, make sure you drop a like on the video. Yeah, like this video. Let people know about the Hockey Podcast Network. Live watch-alongs just like this. And then a bunch of great podcasts for a lot of the NHL teams on here as well. Shout-outs, Islanders Never Say Die podcast, because the Islanders are my favorite team. I'll give them a shout, TJ Grumpy. So we have 11 minutes left here in the first. Still scoreless. Your shots are 3-2 for the Sabres. Oh, here's Paterka. Shot, saved by Kemper. Not a whole lot going on besides that first kind of flurry with Skinner. But yeah, I'm loving these Washington Capitals jerseys. I might have to get one. I gotta be careful. I can't spend too much money on jerseys. It's so tempting. I love getting jerseys. Starting a jersey collection. Donnell, can I ask? I'm at work. Can't really see through my phone. Is that the Sabres jersey in Adidas or the awful Fanatic? It's Adidas. Donnell, don't you worry, Donnell. I would never ever subject your eyes to the Fanatics crap that they make people buy. I would never buy a Fanatics jersey. I think that's criminal. It's basically a T-shirt with lawn sleeves with a crap crest on it, foldable crest. And they charge you so much money. It's like $140 for that, and for $40 more, you can get the Adidas one. So it makes no sense. Like, the price of those Fanatics jerseys should be under $100 easily. But yeah, I only buy the nice, authentic Adidas. Don't you worry, Donnell. I got the Bruins Winter Classic jersey yesterday and the Adidas one, so no Fanatics. Jason says he hit 30 subscribers. Awesome. That's amazing, Jason. Dylan, I used to host my podcast with Kyle McLaren, former Bruin and Sharks D-man. Apparently the players hated the bear logo back in the day. Oh, really, Dylan? Interesting. Well, I think it looks great. In my expert fashion opinion, I think it looks great. I love it. But yeah, it's a great alternate jersey. I love the logo they have now. I think it's a great logo, but that bear logo is a great alternate. The Rain podcast. I'm still pissed off that Slovakia lost in overtime. That would have been crazy if Slovakia won. That would have been wild. But I mean, as much as like there's that rivalry between Canada and the U.S., I wanted Canada to win because I wanted a U.S.-Canada matchup. That's better television than U.S.-Slovakia. Jason, I think there will be a Hurricane and Penguins Winter Classic in the future. They're in the same division. That'd be all right. It's just Penguins have been in it too many times. They need to do an Islanders Rangers Winter Classic at like City Field or something. I think that'd be cool. Or what's another? It's a lot of East Coast teams that have done it too. I just think the Canucks Kraken would have been perfect, but what do I know? Oh, here's Thompson. What a pass! Oh, they score! What a pass by Tage Thompson, and Alex Tucks buries it. I got to look at the replay, but I think Kemper, I think that leak through his armpit there. But good start for Buffalo. But what a pass by Thompson. No look backhand. And it kind of goes through the armpit of Kemper there on his blocker side. I mean, he probably would want that one back, but that's one you can't really blame the goalie. There you go, 1-0 Buffalo. My score prediction, there you go. That's how it starts. Donnell, I think they did Golden Knights Kraken Winter Classic because they're the two newest teams. Yeah, that's what I think too. I really wanted the Canucks to be in one. I really wanted the Canucks. Donnell says Bruins have been a lucky team all season long. They won every game, get points in every game, and they also they hardly had no injuries. Well, didn't at the start of the year, weren't they out with like all of their big players were out in the start of the year? Or am I making that up? I feel like they had a lot of guys injured in the beginning of the year. Yeah, very impressive what they've done, the Bruins. Just a very sound team. They have a bunch of team chemistry. I think they only lost 4 times too, which is crazy. Undefeated at home and at Fenway. Right, like it's cool, but it's just a little too classic. Okay. Oh, Milano! Breakaway! Scores! Sonny Milano buries it past Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And we're tied at 1. Wow, that was like 2 minutes in between goals. And look at that. I'm so happy for Sonny Milano. I'm a big Sonny Milano fan. Anaheim didn't want him. Lots of teams didn't want him at all. Gets a chance with the Capitals. Looks like he's doing all right. Gets a goal here. That's my go-to move right there. When I was in high school, go-to move. Fake on the forehand, go to the backhand, and roof that shit. Jason, I think there will be a Hurricanes and Penguins Winter Classic in the future. Oh, yeah, we did that one already. Brandon, I'm here. How are you? I'm doing good, Brandon. More importantly, how are you doing? I slept in a lot today. As you could probably tell by my hair. Had a late nights last night with hockey and stuff, and very sore, and so I just wanted to sleep in a little. So I'm well rested for this. But I hope you're doing well. Angus, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Angus, I'm doing great. He's in the house, yes. Burr, 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 burr. Jason says 2-0 Panthers. Is that the score? We'll check the score when there's a TV timeout. Okay, we got 7:19 to go. 1-1 game. 5-4 the shots for Buffalo. I should mention, if you do want to watch this game with me, like the actual broadcast, it's on, if you're in the US, it's on the ESPN app if you have ESPN Plus. That's how I'm watching it. I miss NHL Game Center though. Those were the days, NHL Game Center. It was just so handy. It was all in the NHL app. It was just convenient and easy. Oh, shot, Thompson. Good save by Kemper. That was a dangerous shot right in the slot. That rhymed. A good save by Kemper. Sonny Milano, 27 games, 6 goals, 11 assists. Pretty good. He's what, like a third liner? Second liner? Pretty good. Oh, Darlene Pratt. Turns it over. Here come the Capitals. Shot to flex out of play. Darlene tried to do a fancy move at the blue line. You got to be 100% confident that you're going to pull that off, because otherwise it's a breakaway. If there are any kids, young defensemen out there watching, don't try to do any fancy shit at the blue line. These Capital fans are great. Angus, a few years back, I went to a Winter Classic game in St. Louis against the Wild. Yes, I remember that. The conditions were sloppy since the weather was in the 50s. Wait, Angus, I went to a Winter Classic game in St. Louis against the Wild. I don't think that was a Winter Classic game then, because the Winter Classic game was last year at Target Field in Minneapolis, my hometown, where it was like negative. It was like 0 degrees out. So that must have been a different game that you're talking about. Jason, I have so much hair. I feel like I'm Mike Smith. I'm turning into Sonny Milano right now. He has a puffy hair. I feel like if I let this grow any longer, we're going to have a situation of my ploofiness. Or I could just let it grow and have some flow out of the back of my hockey helmet. I've never had flow in my entire life. Here's Ovechkin. Oh, a deflected shot goes wide of Pekka Luukkonen. Oh, Ovechkin shot saved by Luukkonen. Right in the office for Ovechkin. Yeah, TV timeout. Let's take a look at some out-of-town scores, shall we? While we have an opportunity. Right, so yesterday, 2-1 Boston Winter Classic. I thought that was a classic of a game. I really enjoyed it. Because I'm a big fan of when the game is 0-0 and it's tight. I enjoy those type of games versus the high-scoring ones because I'm weird. Vegas beat Colorado 3-2, and then the Flyers get a win over the Ducks. And then today we have the Panthers beating the Coyotes 2-0. Our game is 1-1. Hurricanes Rangers is 1-1. And then we got Senators Blue Jackets scoreless in the first. St. Louis beating the Maple Leafs 2-0 in the first. Later today we got the Jets and Flames. That's a good one. Canadiens Nashville, Tampa Chicago, throwback to the Stanley Cup final, and I forgot what year that was. What, 2010, 2011 Stanley Cup final. And then we got the Kraken and Oilers. And then, this is the matchup of the day. My New York Islanders against my second favorite team, the Vancouver Canucks. I did make a tweet about this. My goal for that game is the Islanders win in overtime. So the Islanders get 2 points and the Canucks get 1 point. Let's hope that happens. And then we got, to end the night, the Stars and the LA Kings. Busy night. And then tomorrow, lots of hockey. You got World Juniors semifinals and lots of NHL action tomorrow night. Plenty to keep you busy and occupied. Yes, 2-0 Blues. Dylan's heading out. See you, Dylan. Angus, it was outdoors a few years, 2017. Yeah, I don't know if the Wild did they do that? Wild versus Blues 2017 outdoor game. Yeah, Angus, I don't think the Wild and Blues played an outdoor game in 2017. Because the only outdoor games the Wild have played is one against Chicago at TCF Bank at the University of Minnesota, and then the one at Target Field against the Blues last year. Jason, I have my headphones so you can swear, but don't talk about it right now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Jason, you and the swearing. I swear. Rest in peace to Damar Hamlin. What? Did he die? I thought he was still in the hospital. He didn't die. Did he? Yeah, it says he's still in a critical condition. Yeah, everything I'm seeing says he's still in critical. He's still in critical condition, so he is alive. He is alive. Owen Power, great defenseman. Got these stupid advertisements. Oh, what a play! Great defense by Krebs. Superman dives to block the pass. And it looks like we will have a penalty. Oposo got high stick, so Buffalo to the power play. Yeah, high sticking. He high sticks Oposo. Update in the Hurricanes Rangers game. It is 2-1 now. Thank you, NHL Network. 2-1 Hurricanes. Burns, Natchez got the goals, and then Trouba got the goal for the Rangers. Jensen's able to get it out. It's Buffalo on the power play here. Angus, sorry my mind wins. That's okay, Angus. Don't worry. I do that like all the time. Here's Cousins. Darlene. Shot. Scores! Tage Thompson. What a shot by Tage Thompson. And the Sabres take a 2-1 lead. Looks like I might as well be Ovechkin out there. What a shot. Right in the same spot. And then Kemper. Ugh. He had time. He was already square to the shot, Darcy Kemper. He just misread it or something. But yeah, what a shot by him. How many goals does Tage Thompson have this year? He's got 27 goals this year in 35 games. That's crazy. He's 25. That's really good. He played at UConn for college, right? Yeah, UConn. And then he went for the Blues. That's right, they traded him. I bet you St. Louis is kicking themselves right now for trading Tage Thompson. Kuznetsov puts it in deep. Here come the Sabres. Last minute to go here in the first. Let me know, people. Do you think we'll take a look at the standings once the period's over? But do you think the Capitals are going to make the playoffs? I won't ask you if you think the Sabres will, because I think we all know the answer to that. There you go. 30 seconds left. Oh, what a hit! Big hit by Hathaway. Oh, another big hit. Dowd with the hits. Sit down, Darlene. Well, physical end to the first period here. We got 5 seconds left. There we go. That's going to do it. End of the first, 2-1 Buffalo. I said Buffalo was going to win 3-2 at the start of the night, so we'll see if that happens. But yeah, good. I thought Buffalo played well. Had they got more shots, 11-8. But yeah, Capitals just got a breakaway and buried. I think Kemper has not. I mean, I'm not going to blame Kemper for both of the goals, but I think there were both of those shots he probably could have done better with. I think, in my goalie expert opinion. But Angus says Ovechkin has 806 career goals, 88 behind Gretzky. Yeah, that'll take a couple seasons to catch Gretzky. I think he'll do it. I'm sure he will. But yeah, let's take a look at the standing to see what the implications are for this game. So these are live standings. So I want division. So yeah, right now the Capitals are third in the Metro, in the tight Metro. It's basically Carolina and everyone else. So we got New Jersey 49, Capitals with 47, the Rangers with 46, and then Pittsburgh with 44, and the Islanders with 44. Tight. And then in the Atlantic, it's basically your top 3 teams and then everyone else. It would take a lot. It would take a lot for Buffalo to catch Tampa. I mean, 7 points. That's what, like 4 games. That's like 4 games. If they win 4 games and then Tampa loses 4 games, Buffalo's up more points. Could happen. I don't know if it will. I highly doubt it will. But I think that's your top 3 in the Atlantic. And then I think Capitals will make the playoffs. I think it's going to be Hurricanes. I'm going to do I think Devils will, Capitals will, Rangers will, and Penguins will. I think that's your top 5 right there. I do not think the Islanders will make the playoffs. Even though I want them to, I don't think they will. So there we go. Right, so end of the first, we'll step aside, let the sponsor identify themselves and all that fun ad stuff, right, that we all love. Before we go, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network here on YouTube. Follow us on the social medias at HockeyPodNet is the Insta and Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at Grant Hakeem is my Twitter. At Grant_Hakeem is my Insta and TikTok. If you do want to help support the channel, you can do that through the live chat. And then I am a fellow YouTuber myself. If you want to check out any of the content I put out on YouTube, you can head to the Grant Hakeem YouTube channel where I do live watch-alongs just like this and play video games very poorly. I am playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm thinking of doing some Grand Theft Auto streams on Thursday and Friday night. I'm just doing the story mode because I had such a great time doing it on our New Year's Eve party. That was great. And yeah, I'm thinking of doing some of those streams on Thursday and Friday. So if you're interested, you can check that out. But obviously, more importantly, subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. That's the main goal tonight. Right, we'll step aside. Let's let the sponsor identify themselves. You're watching the Sabres and Capitals live watch along on the Hockey Podcast Network. All right, we are back for the start of the second period. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this stream and everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you use the code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. Right, let's get this back up. Players emerging from the locker room. Look at that shot of beautiful Washington, D.C. As I mentioned, I've been there a few times. A long time ago. I think I went there in like 2008, and then again in like 2013 or so. But yeah, great city. Lots of things to do. Lots of obviously history. But that's great. The Mites on ice. Jeff, I think Ovechkin will get it. Yeah, I think too. I think he'll beat Gretzky. Barring no injuries. Jeff, I think the Blues will make a shakeup in players in the next few months. Oh, interesting, Jeff. I don't really follow the Blues a whole lot. I just know you got my boy Thomas Greiss and Nick Leddy. Big fans of those two players. Here we go. We got the players at center ice. That ice looks perfect. Eller and Thompson on the face-off, and we are underway. No, we're not. Referee decided to fake us out. And, oh, he faked us out again. Now we're underway in the second at Capital One Arena in beautiful DC. What a pass by Tuch for Skinner. Puts it in deep. Thompson loses it, and the Sabres got to regroup. Here comes Oshie. What a pass. Shot. Oh, he missed the net. Lars Eller missed the net. I think he had room. Just a little under it. Oh, again. Saved by Luukkonen. That was Dylan Strome. I think that was a great pickup for the Capitals, Dylan Strome. Well, here's Sherry. Oh, good D. Capitals are buzzing here. Here's Ovechkin. Can't get it in deep. Oh, good start for the Capitals. Jeff says, how am I doing? I'm doing great. Got lots of sleep today. Feeling well rested. Ready to rock for the stream. I'm so much looking forward to the stream today, actually. Big Sabres fan. I do like the Sabres. And I knew it was going to be a great game. I knew it was going to be a good one. And just a big fan of hockey, of course, in general. So I was very much looking forward to this game today. But other than that, yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Angus, if we have the Winter Classic in Vegas, it would be the hockey equivalents to water polo. Oh, they could do it. I'm sure the NHL could pull that off. They pulled it off in Anaheim for that Stadium Series game like 5 years ago, whenever that was. If they had like what they need to do is have like a semi outdoor game in Vegas, like basically have an arena or have an ice rink, but then with the roof on top, and then that's it. So it's like it's technically outdoors, but it's kind of indoors, so you can keep it cold. We actually have a rink like that, a few rinks like that in Minnesota, where it's like semi-outdoors, semi-covered. And I remember playing a game on one of those rinks in Edina, Minnesota. Very cool. It was a very fun experience. Oh, Kuznetsov shot. Oh, he missed the net. And then the puck goes out of play. I think TJ Oshie misfired. Yeah, it's been all Capitals, but it's been all glass. They have not been able to hit the net. I tell you what, I gotta look at if you can get one of these Capital jerseys. I'm sold. Capitals reverse retro jersey. Yeah, it's very pricey. Very, very pricey. It doesn't surprise me because I'm sure it's very popular. I'm loving the pads too on Darcy Kemper. Fits the jersey well. Angus says they could have a transparent stadium and have the spectators outside. Well, why not do something like they did at Lake Tahoe? Like, why not just do something like that? Like, you don't need to have like do it in a stadium. Just find a place to do it in nature and then just broadcast it. I thought that was fantastic. The Lake Tahoe games. I thought that was really cool. Another thing that they should do is make the Winter Classic 2 games. Make it like a Friday, Saturday, like series. So like you have Pittsburgh and Boston play 2 games in a row at Fenway instead of just making it 1 game. It's gonna be fun. Give the fans an opportunity to go to a game. Shots! What a save by Luukkonen! Wow. And that's offsides here for Buffalo. But the Buffalo defense, they got to wake up. That was a clear chance. And luckily, Pekka Luukkonen was there. But yeah, great pass. Just like Tage Thompson, the behind the back, no look backhand pass. But yeah, excellent save by Luukkonen. Out on the crease, where he should be. Tell you what, if they want to do something in Vegas, go to the deserts and have an outdoor game at the deserts at night because it gets free. It's cold at night at a desert. So you could do that. That'd be fun. A desert outdoor game. The Desert Classic. Middlestat puts it in deep. Oh, we got a goal in the St. Louis-Toronto game. 3-1 for the Blues over the Maple Leafs in the second. Kyrou with the goal, if you're interested in that. Who's in net? We got Samsonov in net for the Maple Leafs. But yeah, I just got NHL Network on my TV over there, and then the game that we're doing on my iPad here. Lots of screens. I got lots of screens. Jeff, did you get a new sweater for Christmas? I got the throwback Oats Blues jersey. I did not get a hockey jersey this Christmas. No, I didn't ask for one. Oh, now the Maple Leaf score. 3-2. Wow. That's Nylander. Here's Tuck. Thompson scores! Tage Thompson. It's a goal fest all around the National Hockey League right now. What a shot by Tage Thompson. I think he went high blocker again on Darcy Kemper. Yeah, Tuck, another no look backhand pass again. That's the theme tonight. Finds Thompson in the slots, unmarked. Great release. And if you're Kemper, not much you can do. A little deep in his net, but not much you can do about that shot. It's all going off. But yes, Jeff, I did not get a new sweater for Christmas. I did order yesterday that Bruins Winter Classic jersey because I think it's sick. So I did buy myself one of those. And I had to get the matching toque with it. So you might see that on an upcoming stream here if I do a Bruins game. I try to do a healthy mix of teams. I try and pick teams that I normally don't do a whole lot. And because obviously you could just do Maple Leafs games 24/7, but I'd get tired of that. I like watching different teams. But here's Oposo, got poke checked, and he was put in deep. Jeff says most all professional sports, the All-Star game is pretty worthless and not really fun anymore. I completely agree. And then Angus, why not convert the All-Star game into an outdoor classic? The All-Star game is worthless. That would be a cool idea. Yeah, All-Star weekend is a complete waste of time. I don't like that at all. It's just meant for kids and non-hockey diehard fans. All-Star Weekend is not for the hardcore like us here on the Hockey Podcast Network. It's meant for the generic casual fan. But puck was out of play here. TV timeout. 12:34 to go in the second. 3-1 Sabres. I said 3-2 Capitals, so Buffalo stopped scoring, and then the Capitals get one in the third, maybe. Hefty Duck, wow, Thompson having a great night. Yeah, he's doing amazing. Got the assist on the first goal. And then got the 2 goals. So if Tage Thompson's on your fantasy team, well done. He's doing great today. Maybe Chubb's right. Maybe Tage Thompson will get 5 goals. I kind of just scuffed his comment, but he might actually get 5. Angus says the NFL might possibly be canceling the Pro Bowl series due to, you meant injury. Yes, injury. Due to the injury of Damar Hamlin, flag football is worthless anyway. Yeah, I never watch the Pro Bowl. The only football I watch is the college football final and then the Super Bowl. When is the college football final? Put that on the calendar. January, next Monday. So this upcoming Monday. TCU and the Bulldogs. We got some southern states here. I don't know who to root for. I mean, Florida, Georgia, I feel like is almost always in the national championship games. I feel like Georgia is a team that always seems to make it. So I guess I'll root for TCU. It was close to having an all Big Ten final. Very close. But yeah, those are the only two football events that I usually watch every year. And I tell you what, if you're in the United States, Nickelodeon, when they do football games, that is fantastic content. When Nickelodeon does a separate broadcast, I think that's amazing. I find that way more entertaining than just watching the regular broadcast. So I hope Nickelodeon does more of those. Nickelodeon needs to do hockey games. I think that'd be incredible. Help grow the game on Nickelodeon through that. I think that'd be fantastic. Obviously, I'll be your commentator on Nickelodeon, right? Here's Ovechkin, Spinorama, shot, got blocked, and it stays in play. Another shot, and Pekka Luukkonen's going to cover up. Deuce is wild right now. 11-11 left in the second. The Capitals have 11 shots, and then Capitals have 1 goal. So not Deuce is wild. The one's wild. That's what happened. When I try to be fancy, I always screw it up. Angus, usually Southern teams won't win it all. Very true. Here's Orlov. The Capitals got to do something to get this crowd back in it. The crowd is absolutely dead in DC. Kemper's going to cover. 10:31 left. Yeah, it's been an interesting period. I mean, I'd say the Capitals dominated the first 5-6 minutes, and then Tage Thompson just decided to score. Oh my God, that mascot for the Capitals is something else. The Bruins have a nice mascot. That makes sense. A bear. That makes complete sense. Yeah, some of these teams' mascots just stupid. Oh, there's Oposo. Shot from the point goes wide. It's interesting though. It's 3-1 Buffalo, and I'll be completely honest with you. Besides the first line for Buffalo, everyone else on the Sabres has been pretty non-existent. I haven't really done a whole lot. Here come the Sabres. Shot steered away by Kemper. Oh, Paterka tried to do that sneaky little shots right on the post. Oh, Cousins save by Kemper. Good save to keep it 3-1. That defenseman for the Capitals wiped out, so that could have been a lot worse. But 8:54 to go. Another TV timeout. Angus, in Tennessee, Texas, and Alabama, football is religion. Yes, you're 100% right. Just like in Minnesota, Michigan, Massachusetts, hockey is like the religion. But in the southern states, all football. The Flyers mascot Gritty is a bit suspect. And that Seattle Kraken mascot. That Kraken mascot is I don't know what they were going with there. Bowie the troll. What Bowie has to do with I don't understand. Bowie the troll. I'm just looking at pictures of that mascot. Oh god, miserable. Terrible decision, Seattle. Andrew, thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty good. It's been a fun game so far. 3-1 Sabres. I'll catch you up. Tuck with the first goal. Milano on a breakaway. Thompson got the second one. And then in the second here, Thompson got the third. Yeah, so Thompson has 3 points tonight. Tuck has 2 points. He's the man. Oh, they're playing was that NSYNC? Is that an NSYNC song? I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing da 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 da. Tell me why I want it that way. Oh, puck goes in the Sabres bench. I think the coaches are okay. Why is he hanging from the ceiling? Are you talking about Bowie, the mascot? I don't know. I think he propelled on to the ice for that game. Stutzla. Love me some Stutzla. Offside are the Sabres. Bit of a lull here in the game. Yeah, I love this song. Rhythm of the night. The rhythm of the night. All night. Oh yeah. This is the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of the night. I can't remember who sings it. DeBarge, Rhythm of the Night. Is that the song? Yeah, that's it. The Rhythm of the Night. By Corona. 2-1 for the Capitals. Good save by Luukkonen. Orlov. Shot right in the gut of Pekka Luukkonen. Good save. He's a great goalie, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. But yeah, Rhythm of the Night by Corona, released in 1994. Great song. Angus, yes, Boy the mascot. He's a bit suspicious looking. Very. The people who design these mascots, I question their skills. It doesn't make any sense to me. What a hit. Faravari, big hit by Faravari on Krebs. Shot from the point, blocked away by Kemper. Looks like the Ranger game. It's still 2-1 Carolina. I thought about doing that game because it's probably points-wise the best game of the night, but I decided to do this one. Because I haven't watched Buffalo play in a while. Oh, Duck, the King Duck is back. Look at that. Thank you for tuning in. He's a legend. Peterka shot, saved by Kemper. Oh, Peterka, try to go 5-hole. I never like that when the players decide to go 5-hole. It's like, make a move. Like, go to your backhand. Make the goalie move laterally. The chance for the Capitals here. Luukkonen covers. Andrew says 5-4 Leafs. NHL Network is showing the highlights now as you just say that. 4-2 St. Louis. 9 minutes in the second. Oh, good goal by Bunting. So it's 4-3. Oh! How did that not go in for Ovechkin? Here come the Sabres. That's got to be tripping. Maybe not. Shot by the Capitals. Save. Oh, hit the crossbar. I didn't hear any pinging sounds, but it did hit the crossbar. TV timeout in the Sabres-Capitals game. Blues, Maple Leafs, 5-3 now for the Blues. It looks like Andrew says the Maple Leafs scored a fourth goal. Brandon Saad got that fifth goal for the Blues. Duck, you're the king of ducks. Exactly. That's who. Hopefully the Blues will not blow it again. Yeah, I don't know. They might. This is a quintessential Toronto Maple Leafs game right here. Here we go. Matthews behind the net. Pirouettes out to the point. And he scores. Matthews, 5-4. What a shot. 5:23 left in the second. Look at the shots. 23-13 for St. Louis. And it's 5-4. Andrew says, did you watch the awfulness football game last night? I'm assuming you're talking about that Bills-Bengals game. I did not watch it, but because I had hockey practice last night. But when I came home, I turned on SportsCenter and saw what happened, and I was like, wow, that's terrifying. And scary. Very scary. Duck says no, just walked in on my family watching and left. Angus, fortunately, I missed it. I heard it got postponed because the other guy got injured. Yeah, the game did get postponed. I don't know if they're going to make the game up. I don't follow the NFL very closely, so I don't know what the situation will be for that. Oh, Angus, to the rescue. I heard that the game will not be resumed until at least next week. By Eric Gustafson, very interesting defenseman. He's bounced around to a few teams. I remember he was in Chicago for a little bit, and it didn't really work out. Then he was like on the Flyers, didn't really work out. He did a PTO for the Islanders, it didn't work out. He's on the Capitals, and it looks like it's working out. They said he's on a 7-game point streak. Here's Milano. Yeah, you got to credit Buffalo. I mean, defensively, they've been pretty sound tonight. And then they've had some really good goaltending. Oh, and Ovechkin has been quiet. He hasn't really done a whole lot besides. I think he's had like one shot this whole game. I didn't see either because I was on Zoom, but my parents told me. Yeah. Duck says, "Oh, we got a bit of a slam here. It's 2023 or a roast. What are you using Zoom for?" I still use Zoom all the time, Duck. I don't know what you're talking about. I use Zoom. It's great because you can just stay at home and do everything. You don't have to drive and commute and do all that. You can use your time more efficiently with Zoom. Wow, in the first period, it's already 3-0 Predators. Offside here on the Capitals, 3:25 left. But Ovechkin, right off the faceoff here, got a shot, and I think he hit Luukkonen in the face. Yeah, right off the top of the noggin. That will sting you for a long time. Liam says they said he has something called Komodo cordis. What is that? What? Commodio cordis. I read he had a cardiac arrest event, if that's what you're trying to say. Suffered a cardiac arrest. Which I believe, if I remember correctly, is when your brain isn't sending isn't sending signals to your heart to pump. I think that's what that is. It's not a failure of your heart necessarily. Oh, what a shot by Ovechkin! Right off the face-off. And they score. Wow, 3-2 Capitals. I didn't even see it because it's just a face-off. But we got to take a look at this replay. Yeah, right off the face-off again, and he buries it high glove on Luukkonen. Wow, great shots. We got a game now, 3-2, just like I predicted. Yes, I was right. Look at me. I'm smart, people. A cardiac arrest results from a problem with your heart's electrical system, which disrupts your heart's pumping action and stops blood flow to your body. There you go. I am smart. I took an anatomy class this semester, so that knowledge is paying dividends now, isn't it? Anyways, when I walked to the kitchen and grabbed a coffee, I saw the end parts. Doc, yes, we are 3-2. Angus says you must be a vegetarian. Oh, what a stop by Ukko Pekka Luukkonen on Dylan Strome. Wow. Sorry, Strome made the pass to Gustafsson, and that was Gustafsson who got robbed. Look at that. Flash the leather too. What? Because why not? Great job by Luukkonen. You got to be careful, Buffalo. Oh, we got a delayed penalty on the Sabres. From bad to worse. They touch it with 2:11 to go. Capitals will be on the power play. Labushkin, slashing call. Caps to the power play. Careless by Labushkin. That's careless. Commodio cordis referred to the sudden arrhythmic death caused by a low, mild chest wall impact. Commodo cordis. I've never heard of that in my entire life. Commodio cordis. Interesting. Wow. Okay. Learn something new every day, everybody. Commodio cordis. Thank you, Liam. Let's watch here. Capitals are buzzing. Gustafsson, Ovechkin missed the net. Kuznetsov down low to the point. Gustafsson. Kuznetsov, glove save by Luukkonen. 1:11 to go. Andrew says 803 points. Not sure what you're referring to there. Maybe I just forgot. Duck, this is YT. This is YouTube. We don't need commas or period. Chill, not writing an essay. Didn't even need good grammar. No, Duck. This is. I want APA formats. Cite your sources. 5-paragraph essay. Periods, commas, good grammar. I will be grading everybody's grammar today, and you will receive an A through F scale, and I'll rate you. At the end of the stream tonight, I'll give each person a A through F rating on their writing skills. Starting now. So we're starting now. Yes, Liam. Thank you for telling me. I read the same exact thing. So you obviously just Google searched Commotio cordis and then copy and pasted that in. But thank you. Strome leaves it. Orlov, Ovechkin missed the net. Kuznetsov. Love the puck movement by the Capitals on their power play. Sherry to Ovechkin. Oh, a little chip shot. Save Luukkonen. 5 seconds left in the period. You got to hurry. Orlov shot goes wide, and that will do it for the second period. 3-2 Sabres lead. A great period by Washington. I thought they played really well in that period. Angus, sorry, Duck. I use punctuation and tend to avoid acronyms, as using good English is an effective way to communicate. Boom, roasted, Duck. And that's why he collapsed as well. Yep, that makes sense. Gotcha, Andrew. Ovechkin, 803 points. Yep, I didn't know what you meant, but now that makes sense. 803 points for Ovechkin. Let's do a summary, shall we? So in the first period, we had Tuck with the first goal, Milano on the breakaway, Thompson got the second goal. In the second period, Thompson got the third goal, Ovechkin got the goal right off the faceoff, and we have a 3-2 lead for Buffalo. That's your summary. Look at that. Before we go, let's take a look at some out-of-town scores. Something I like to do. So, end of the second, the Panthers have a 5-3 lead over the Coyotes. Our game is 3-2 Buffalo. Carolina is beating the Rangers 3-2. Ottawa is beating the Blue Jackets 3-0. St. Louis is beating the Maple Leafs 5-4, end of the second. Calgary, Winnipeg scoreless after one. Predators have a 3-0 lead over the Canadiens towards the end of the first. Chicago, Tampa scoreless in the first. And then, of course, our games that kick off at 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern. Kraken, Oilers, Canucks, Islanders, Kings, and Stars. That's your out-of-town score update brought to you by DraftKings. But yes, use the promo code THPN when we sign up for DraftKings. Thank you to them for sponsoring this and everything on the Hockey Podcast Network. Andrew says, any fights yet? There have not been any fights in this game. No, it's been very civil. Ovi is 88 goals behind Gretzky. Yes. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to trust you, Angus, and say that you're right. Yes, 88 goals behind Gretzky. All right. Before we step aside, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. The social medias at HockeyPodNet, Twitter and Insta. My Twitter is at Grant Hakeem. I can get rid of this. My Insta is at Grant_Hakeem and TikTok. If you want to donate, you can do that through the live chat. If you want to follow me and the stuff I do on YouTube, you can check out the Grant Hakeem YouTube channel. Watch-alongs just like this, and I do gaming streams, which has been lots of fun. Playing GTA. That's a fun game, GTA. But yeah, we'll do some GTA streams Thursday, Friday for sure. And we'll step aside, let the sponsor identify themselves. DraftKings, you are listening to the Capitals and Sabres live watch-along on the Hockey Podcast Network. All right. Hello, everybody. We're back for the start of the third period, the thrilling finale conclusion to this game between the Sabres and Capitals. Hope we're doing well, having fun here on this, what's today, Tuesday night. Nothing better than watching hockey on a Tuesday night. Am I right? But thank you as always to DraftKings for sponsoring everything at the Hockey Podcast Network. Use the promo code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings. Not a gambling man myself, so I can't give you any advice about anything. But if I was a betting man today, I would have bet on the Sabres winning. And they might just well do it, but we'll see if the Capitals and Ovechkin have something to say about it because they looked really well in the second. They looked really good. Add that back. Yeah, excellent crowd in DC for a Tuesday midweek game. That's a packed arena. That's fantastic. Have to go see a game there. That's a bucket list. I want to go see a game in every NHL arena. Oh, the Rangers. Look at that. Started the third for the Rangers. They just tied the game up at 3. What is that? Someone literally brought a ginormous croissant bread roll because I believe Artemi Panarin just scored. And we're underway in DC for the third period, by the way. But yeah, someone at Madison Square Garden brought a ginormous bread roll, like an inflatable or plush bread roll, just on the off chance that Panarin might score tonight. And good thing she brought it because he did score. That's a way to get yourself on TV. Angus, yes, we said that. Ovi's 88 behind Gretzky. Not tonight with fights. With this last night. Were there fights with this last night? I don't know. The source is Hockey Reference. Thank you for citing your source, Angus. Come the Capitals, and they score! Right off the jump in the third period. We have a tie game. Nick Dowd with the goal for the Capitals. 55 seconds into the period. Cross ice. Oh, Milano off Luukkonen's right pad. Excuse me, left pad. And then right to Nick Dowd, who had a tap in. Yeah, nothing Luukkonen can do. That's a failure of Owen Power not covering his man backdoor. But here we go, folks. We got a ball game, 3-3. That was pretty weird. So 3-3 in the Rangers-Carolina game. Now 3-3 here within seconds. Andrew asks, when am I back? I'm back right now, Andrew. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm back right now. But yeah, whenever I always just go away for the intermissions and then come back when the period starts. That's how I do it. For Christmas, I got American Money. Fantastic, Andrew. Good for you. Oh, here we go. To Florida, Naples for 3 months with my parents. I got a new razor that's not turn on, an iPhone 13 from my dad upgraded. Wow, it must be nice, Andrew, to be in that situation. Must be nice. I'm just kidding. That's great. Happy New Year to you as well. Dylan says, whenever Grant goes live, we're guaranteed an overtime game. That's exactly right. Guaranteed. That's the Grant Akeem guarantee right there. You should make an advertisement for me, Dylan, and I'll say that on the advertisement. When I go live, It's the Granite King guarantee overtime. I just have the magic touch. I pick the right games. I know what games I want to pick, and I pick the right games. No icing. Kuznetsov. Oh, shots! What a save by Luukkonen. The glove again for Luukkonen. Do not shoot glove on Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Yeah, Kuznetsov beats the icing. And then just a rebound given up by Luukkonen, but he recovers with that amazing glove save. Robbing Sherry. Look at the fans behind the net. They were celebrating for a goal. They were selling for a goal. Luukkonen says, no, no, no. Shot here, saved by Kemper. That was like the first good chance for Buffalo in a long time. Angus says, I've only seen NHL games in St. Louis at the old arena and Enterprise Center. I once saw a minor league game in Topeka, Kansas. The Topeka Scarecrows. That's a great name. The Topeka Scarecrows. There used to be a junior team here in Minnesota called the Minnesota Magicians. They played in the NAHL, N-A-H-L. But stupid name. Has nothing to do with Minnesota, but kind of funny. But yeah, I think this Topeka Scarecrows that's a terrible name. I don't know what they were thinking there. But in Minnesota, I've seen games at XL where the Wild play, of course. I've seen plenty of games at Mariucci Arena where the Gophers play for college hockey at the University of Minnesota. I've obviously played at a bunch of rinks in Minnesota. I'm not going to name them all. But yeah, for watching, it's probably those two rinks that I've watched games in at the professional level. Trying to think of and then Herb Brooks Arena in St. Cloud where the St. Cloud State Huskies play. I saw a game there. That's probably about it for me in the state. Oh, the Bills game. No, there wasn't a fight. It was just that DeMar. I keep forgetting his name. It's DeMar Hamlin. That DeMar Hamlin. He got hit in the chest and then suffered a cardiac arrest. That's what happened there. It wasn't a fight. Angus says Grant is getting ready for the playoffs when he has extra long overtimes. Oh my gosh, Angus. That's going to be if I get, I'm going to get like a 5 overtime game. You know that's going to happen. It's going to turn into an all-day affair. Oh! Another good save by Luukkonen. Capitals are buzzing. Sonny Milano has had a pretty good game today. A goal and an assist, I believe. Sabres able to get it out. Yeah, Washington's buzzing. Can the Sabres hold on? They need a goal from Tage Thompson. Jeff says, I've seen the Peoria Rivermen with Chaser and Twist. What a crazy game, like 200 penalty minutes. Wow. That's a lot like when the Islanders played the Penguins like in 2010 or whenever that was. In like the regular season. It was like fight night at the Coliseum. It was something. It wasn't like 200 penalty minutes, but it was something ridiculous like that. Angus says Topeka is not the best city in the world. Yeah, I can imagine, Angus. It's not on my list to visit, on my list of places to go. Oh, we got an update in the Maple Leafs game. The Toronto Maple Leafs have tied it, so it's 5-5 in the third period. 12:05 to go. Michael Bunting. I think that's his second of the night. Marner shot. Bunting rebounds. Yeah, just good goal. So I think that game is tied. Carolina Rangers is tied. This game is tied. Crazy. Jazz's Blues and Leafs is a close one. Yep, now it's 5-5. Angus, yep, 5-5. TV timeout in our game. 12:56 to go. 3-3. Andrew says, "Ya buy when I aid no fights in hockey tonight." Ya buy when I aid no fights in hockey tonight. I'm trying to understand what that means. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. Explain, Andrew. Jeff, have they given an update on Hamlin? The latest information I have on Hamlin, because I'm inside information, not. Just off a Google search. He's still in critical condition, from my understanding. And it turns out he had to be resuscitated twice, his uncle said. But yeah, he's still in critical condition in the hospital. Last year, yep, critical condition, yep. Hope he can come out of it. Yes, all my thoughts and prayers and love to Damar Hamlin and family, teammates, everybody in the football world. Terrible, terrible news. And I guess it sounds like the Philadelphia Flyers of the 70s. That's why my mom can't stand hockey. She hates the fighting. That's what my grandma was like. She didn't like the physicality of it. But it's a part of the sports, right? I'll be honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan of fighting. I think it's kind of stupid and it ruins the flow of the game. Like, I don't mind, like, the scrums, but, like, when the players, like, off a face-off, like, drop the gloves and it's, like, WWE stuff, like, I think that's stupid. And then you have the guys doing this for, like, 5 minutes at each other. I think that's really stupid. Ovechkin scores! Alex Ovechkin buries it, and they lead 4-3. It was coming. Second of the night for Ovi. I got to see the replay because I was too busy doing my impersonation of fighting. Sherry, Ovechkin's wide open in the slot. Terrible defending by the Sabres. I mean, what are they doing? Best goal scorer in the league, and you leave him wide open in the slots. Ridiculous. Generational talent, Ovechkin. When I said there is no fights in hockey tonight, he's awake at least, talking about Damar Hamlin. Yep. I don't enjoy it as much as a kid. Plus all the CTE incidents. Yeah, I don't like the fighting. Offside here on Buffalo. 12:09 left. So the Sabres really got to pick it up. They have not done anything since Tage Thompson's goal in the seconds. Well, 165 games that Alex Ovechkin has had multiple goals. Second behind Gretzky. So yeah, 28th of the year for Ovechkin. Connor Sherry got the assist. Man, it's got to be tough to be a Buffalo Sabres fan, to watch this night after night. That's got to be real tough. Quinn shot, save by Kemper. Another shot, save. Rebound is loose, and he'll cover. He's looked shaky tonight, Kemper. Looked a bit shaky. So if you're a Buffalo, just get shots on net. Yeah, if you're a Buffalo Sabres fan out there, I'm not a diehard Buffalo fan. I like to describe myself as a more casual, like NHL fan. Like I love the Islanders, I love the Canucks, but I'm not like super like diehard, like crazy, like fan. You know what I mean? Like I love a bunch of teams, and I like watching the NHLs in general. I don't necessarily hate any teams really. But yeah, if you're a diehard Buffalo fan, I commend you because it's been rough. It's really rough. The Blues and Maple Leafs game, by the way, still 5-5, 7:35 to go. We'll do like a double watch along. I'll keep tabs on that game as well, since NHL Network has it on the TV. Good save by Luukkonen. 10:38 to go. Yes. Tonnage. What is just the price I pay? Destiny is calling me. Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed the bright side. Do, 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 coming out of, I'll stop. I love that song. Mr. Brightside by the Killers. That's a classic. I remember playing that on Guitar Hero. If anybody remembers Guitar Hero, that was my shit when I was a kid. And what was it? Rock Band? Something like that. Guitar Hero and then Rock Band. Gustafsson. Ovechkin shot, missed the net. Sabres can't get it out. It's all Washington now. I have a hard time believing that the Sabres are going to come back. It's all Capitals. This would be a big win for the Capitals. They're in a tight Metropolitan Division, so they need the 2 points in any fashion. And then the Rangers actually have the lead now, 4-3 over Carolina. Very similar. I feel like the Rangers scored when Ovechkin scored. It was very similar. God, it's so hard watching the board play in the NHL now with those ads, those digital ads. Like I can't keep track of the puck. There's so much glitchiness going on. Oh, Kemper, what a save. Middlestat, shot, scores! I think it's a shot by a Middlestat, and Tyson Yost got the rebound. And we're tied at 4. I've been bashing the Sabres, saying they haven't done anything. They're not coming back. I don't see it happening. And they shut me up with a goal courtesy of Tyson Yost. Look at the dangles by Casey. And then Jost just gets the rebound off Darcy Kemper. Wow. Look at this, folks. Let's wait and see if Carolina ties the game up, because this game has been following that game to a T all night. Angus says you have to be tough to live in Buffalo. It's cold, and their sports team usually do not do very well. Yeah, but the Bills have been very good this year. You have the Sabres, who they're on the up and up. I don't think they don't have basketball, do they? I don't think they do. Do they have anything else? I think it's just Sabres Bills, right? I don't know if they have any other teams. It's getting better in Buffalo. Andrew says, I'm a Bills Mafia fan. There you go. I'm indifferent for NFL. I generally like the Seahawks and the New York Giants. Always have liked Eli Manning. Always have liked Russell Wilson in Seattle. Obviously, I know he's in Denver now. And then the Colts, too, because of Peyton Manning. I don't mind the Colts. You're watching a Blues game on the TV. Yeah, I just got NHL Network on, and they just kind of whip around to the other games around the league. So that's what I got on, as well as our game. You are so right. Those Buffalo Bills teams in the Super Bowl, I saw them in concert at Verizon years ago. Good tune, Mr. Brightside. Yep. One of the best songs, I think. Angus says, I played regular guitar instead of Guitar Hero. I never learned how to play guitar. I know how to play piano, drums, recorder from elementary school. But that's about it. I'm really good at Crash Cymbal. Crash Cymbal is my shit. Very good at it. I played Drums Hero. I don't know if that's even a thing. Oh, what a scrum in the corner. Lars Eller able to toe drag it out. Lofts it for Mantha. Sabres able to get it out. We got a whistle offside. Paterka's offside for Buffalo. TV timeout with 5:46 left in the third. Jeff says, I got Guitar Hero for my daughter for Christmas. Returned it. She never played it. Oh, that's disappointing. See, your daughter is just not hip like I am, right? Guitar Hero was amazing. Hefty Duck, damn, this game's going crazy. Yep, very crazy. But the pesky Buffalo Sabres, they get outplayed for large stretches of this game, but they get those opportune goals. My score prediction is ruined, but the OT part could come true. Yep, very true. My prediction was 3-2 Sabres, but I could predict the right team anyways if Buffalo does win. That'd be very disappointing from a Capitals perspective. You had the lead. You have to beat Buffalo. You got to beat Buffalo. I'm sorry. Let's pull up the standings really quick so I can further my point. Yeah, so right now they have 48 points. You want to get to 49 so you can be tied with the Devils here. Because the Rangers have a 4-3 lead with about 5 minutes left. So we'll see if they hold on to it. So if the Rangers win, they'll have 48. If the Capitals lose tonight, they'll have 47. But if they get a point, maybe they lose in the shootout or overtime, they'll have 48. So they'll be tied with the Rangers. Isn't terrible because then you have Pittsburgh have a 4-point gap off of you. But the worrisome thing, Pittsburgh has 3 games in hand on the Capitals, and the Islanders have 2 games in hand on the Capitals. So every point matters. Bills have been excellent. I remember Pat L from St. Louis. I go to skate with him once at the outdoor rink. That's awesome. I want to go skating outdoors this year. I got to find the time. Niagara College and Buffalo College. Drum Hero is really popular. I've never heard of Drum Hero before. Never heard of Drum Hero. Let me look that up. Drum Hero. Oh, it is a game. When did it come out? Anybody know what year that came out? This says it's like 2017. That must be the new version. But yeah, I don't remember Drum Hero. It was annoying for adults. Let's do that. I'd rather play an instrument. I also have a bass guitar. Oh, that's cool. Patty Allison, memory loss today, had many concussions. Oh, it's too bad. We got to watch this game closely now. We're in the final 4 minutes here. Here's Ovechkin. Shot, blocked. Luukkonen's going to cover it. It's 3:49 to go. Last TV timeout of the period. Call me Chun-Li. Ayo, Grant. It's been a year since I saw you. How you doing? I'm doing good, Chun-Li. More importantly, how are you doing on this lovely Tuesday? Been a fun game. 4-4 thriller between the Sabres and Capitals. Take a look at some out-of-town scores while we're in a commercial break. It's been some great games tonight. The Panthers, it looks like they're going to get the win over the Coyotes 5-3. There's about 5 minutes left. Our game is 4-4. The Rangers have a 4-3 lead over the Hurricanes with 2:45 to go. Senators have a 3-0 lead over the Blue Jackets late in the third. It looks like Toronto and St. Louis are going to OT 5-5. The Flames are losing to the Jets with 4 minutes left in the second. The Predators have a 4-2 lead over the Canadiens. Tampa and Chicago tied at 1 after 1. Kraken and Oilers scoreless in the first. Then we got the Islanders and Canucks and Stars and Canes at 10 p.m. Eastern. That's your out-of-town score update. Going to OT. Yeah, we'll see it. There's about 3 minutes left in this game. Wouldn't surprise me if Ovechkin or Thompson scored here. Both of those players are on hat tricks. And it's pretty cool. No talent. Guitar was really good. That's great. Chun-Li didn't do much today. I'll watch my Canucks soon. Yeah. I'm conflicted, Chun-Li. I love the Canucks. I love the Islanders, but the Islanders are my favorite team. So I'm hoping the Islanders win in overtime. So the Islanders get 2 points, and then the Canucks get 1 point. That's what I'm hoping for tonight. But I'll definitely be watching that game when I have dinner after this. And don't forget, everybody, if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. All that jazz. You know, everything that YouTubers tell you to do, you feel free to do it. It's the liking the video, sharing the video, subscribing, all that jazz. I feel like a broken record sometimes when I say that. But yes, if you do want to check out any stuff I do on YouTube, I have a channel called the Granny Keem YouTube channel where I host watch-alongs just like this and play video games, live streaming, obviously, video games. Feel free to check it out. It's Granny Keem YouTube channel. But more importantly, subscribe to the Hockey Podcast Network. 2:30 to go. I feel like both teams are kind of waiting for overtime. No one wants to make a mistake. Oh, we got a penalty. Penalty on the Capitals. Wow. Evgeny Kuznetsov. Tripping call. So the Sabres will go on the power play with 2 minutes left in the game. Yeah, Kuznetsov got that right leg extended out and tripped Dahlin. That's a good call. It's a rough call late in the game, but it's a good call. God, I'm so envious of the jerseys. I have to get one of those Capitals jerseys. That has to happen. I don't even know if they're selling that jersey anymore. I think it went out of stock. Yeah, Buffalo hasn't done much on this power play. Here's Thompson at the point. Get shots on net here. Dahlin to Thompson. Dahlin. Cousins down low. That was more of a tripping than the Kuznetsov one, but they don't call it. But Kemper covers with 58.9 left here in the game. Yeah, I think that jersey's like sold out everywhere. You're gonna have to go to like eBay or something if you want to get it. Jeff says, "Come on, Blues." Do you like USA in the tournament? Yeah, I think they'll beat Canada tomorrow. Buffalo has called a timeout, by the way. But yeah, I think US will beat Canada tomorrow. I think Czechia is going to beat Sweden tomorrow. So we will have a Czechia United States gold medal game and a Sweden Canada bronze medal game, is my prediction. Book it right now. Here we go. Let's watch. Darlene. Cousins. Darlene. Cousins. Back for Darlene. Thompson. Tuck. Darlene. Cousins near side. Toe drag. Shot by Skinner. Hit the rough in the face. I think he's okay. Here's Darlene to Cousins. Tuck. Tripped up. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Wow. Penalty on the Capitals. So it'll be a 5-on-3 with 16.2 left here in the game. Wow. So that means the Sabres will be on the power play if this game does go to overtime. But yeah, a great there we go. Great play by Tuck to toe drag Sherry, forcing him to do the trip. Caps get it out. 10 seconds left. Shot save Kemper. And that's it. The Grant Hakeem guarantee. We are heading to overtime. 4-4 here between the Sabres and Capitals. What else did you expect? When I'm live on this channel, we're going to OT. What else did you expect? Get your predictions. Let me know the player. I need player names. Who you think is going to score for each team? Let me know who you think is going to score for the Capitals. Who's going to score for the Sabres? Put it in the chat. Let me know. Jeff, I got a jersey of Brian Bosworth for Christmas. He was a boss in college. He a boss. Not so much after his steroids. I don't know that player at all. But that's cool. What's going on in that Maple Leafs game, eh? It's going to a shootout. Wow. But yeah, I'm going to say for the Capitals, I'm going to go for a Evgeny Kuznetsov goal for the Capitals. And then for the Sabres, I will go... I'm going to go Alex Tuck for the Sabres. Alex Tuck. And then... Who did I say for the Cap? I already forgot who I said for the Capitals. I'll remember. Kuznetsov. I said Kuznetsov. But overtime record, 2-2 for Buffalo, 3-3 for the Capitals. But I do think Buffalo's going to win. They have to score on that power play. If they don't score, then Washington's winning this game. Walking off to Neverland. Ba-da-da-da. Chun-Li says Sabres and Darlene's going to score. Hafty Duck says Sabres and Tage Thompson. Here we go. We got Jensen, Dowd, Van Riemsdyk for the Capitals. We're underway in overtime. We got Skinner, Tuck, and Thompson. And there's someone else who I can't see on the screen right now. Darlene. Here is Darlene. So Buffalo on a power play for the next minute 23. Here's Skinner for Darlene. Skinner at the point. Thompson. Still Thompson. Crap pass. And the Capitals get it out. Yep, Blues Leafs in the shootouts. Here's Thompson. Tuck. Over for Darlene near side. Skinner. Darlene. Shot by Thompson. Saved by Kemper. I thought that was it. Great save by Kemper. Very similar to when the Capitals are on the power play. They try to set up Ovechkin. Tage Thompson doing the same thing, setting up in Ovi's office. Here we go. Here's Tuck. Good job by Jensen to get that puck out. But here's Tuck for Thompson. 20 seconds left on the power play. Darlene at the point. Thompson looking. Goes wide for Tuck. Shot. Saved by Kemper right in his gut. Easy save for Kemper. 9 seconds left on the power play. So it looks like the Capitals are going to do it. What a job by Jensen killing this penalty off. Excellent job. Gets the puck out. Here come the Sabres. Thompson. Capitals back to full strength. Owen Power puts it in deep. But the Capitals able to regroup here. 3 minutes to go in the overtime. Angus says the Blues win the shootout 6-5. Thank you, Angus, for the update. Good win for the Blues. Terrible loss for the Maple Leafs. Kuznetsov. Oh, saved by Luukkonen. His helmet came off, so there will be a whistle here. 2:39 to go. Update for you guys. The Rangers have just scored an empty net goal against the Hurricanes with like a minute left in the game. So the New York Rangers will get a big win. Big win over the Metropolitan Division leading Carolina Hurricanes. Big 2 points. So now we're back to 3-on-3, everybody. We were 4-on-4. Now we're 3-on-3 hockey in this game. Here we go. Gustafsson. Kuznetsov is going to regroup here. Here's Kuzi. Enters the zone. Ovechkin shot. Saved by Luukkonen. 2:16. Seven Nation Army couldn't hold me back. Shout out the White Stripes. Tell you what, I'm watching the Capitals broadcast. I really like their broadcast. I don't really like a lot of teams in broadcast because it's so like biased, but I've enjoyed it. They've done well. Oh no! Oh no! Scores! Tage Thompson wins it for Buffalo. Let's go. The Buffalo Sabres get it done at the nation's capital. They're stunned. The Capital players are stunned. Oh, that's gut-wrenching if you're a Capitals fan. Darcy Kemper misplays it. And Tage Thompson is able to bury it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Kemper went out to play it, and then he's out of position. Why is Kemper... If you're a goalie, everybody, let's say it together. Ready? If you're a goalie, tend the goal. Why is he doing that? No need. No need to go and poke check. Wow. Tage Thompson, the hat trick. Hefty Duck. You predicted it. Hefty Duck predicted it. Disappointing for the Capitals. But, hey, you got a point. You got a point at least. It's a great win for Buffalo. Got outplayed for 2 periods and able to get the 2 points. Excellent. Let's do one last look at the standings before we wrap it up tonight. So the Sabres with the win move up to 40 points, 8 points back of the Lightning. It would take a lot, as I mentioned earlier, to catch Tampa, but you never know. And then the Capitals, 48 points, went from 47 to 48. The Rangers got that big win, so they're at 48. Devils at 49. And then we got the Penguins with 44, Islanders at 44. My concern... Well, actually, look, if you're Buffalo... The wild card cutoff point is 44 points. So you're only 4 points back of a playoff spot. If you're Buffalo. Not too shabby. That is not too shabby. With a game in hand on Pittsburgh and the Islanders. Look out for Buffalo, everybody. You never know. But yeah, tight metro. Very, very tight metro. We can just get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Bye-bye. See you later. Finish the hat trick. Yeah. Angus says you're a fan of the White Stripes and the Rancooters. Never heard of the Rancooters, but I love the White Stripes. Hefty Duck, yes. Chun Lee says greasy. Yep. All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That was lots of fun tonight. As you got an overtime, once again, the Grand Akeem guarantee. OT. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe if you want. Follow us on social medias, the Twitter and Instas at HockeyPodNet. Like the video. Let people know about the Hockey Podcast Network. Lots of awesome content, live watch-alongs just like this. Lots of awesome podcasts for, I think, almost every single NHL team, which is fantastic. So something for everybody if you're a hockey fan. So make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow me on my social medias, at Grant Akeem is my Twitter, at Grant_Akeem is my Insta and TikTok. If you do want to check out any of the YouTube stuff that I do, I have a YouTube channel called the Grant Akeem YouTube channel where I do watch-alongs like this and play video games. It's lots of fun. I know a lot of you guys have joined and watched me do that, which is amazing. So thank you, everybody. who has. Anything else we got to do? We got to plug. Believe that's it. Use the promo code THPN when you sign up for DraftKings, of course. And the next stream, oh yeah, let's do this. The next stream on this channel, let me go to the Grandmaster schedule here. Let me look at my phone. Don't you just hate it when you get signed out of Gmail and you have to re-sign in? But let's take a look on the phone. So, the next stream will be tomorrow at, do my math here, 11, 12, 1. Is that 3:30? 3:30? No, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. It's 11:30 a.m. Pacific. You got Sweden, Czechia with Dylan, and then you got USA, Canada. I think that's a 5:30 p.m. 6:30 p.m. Eastern start. Hosted by Lance here, Hefty Duck. And then you're covered for gold medal games as well. So that's the upcoming schedule here on the network. If you are interested in checking my YouTube stuff, like I mentioned, the Grand Akeem YouTube channel, my next stream personally will be on Thursday and Friday. I will be doing some gaming live streams on my YouTube channel. I will be doing Grand Theft Auto 5, the story mode, because I loved it so much when we did it on our New Year's Eve party stream. But yes, we'll be doing that on Thursday and Friday. That's my next stream. Thursday, I think, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern. I like 7 p.m. Eastern. And Angus says that was Jack White's previous band to the White Stripes. Oh, okay. Angus says, thank you, Grant. Have a great evening. It was fun. Yes, that was lots of fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I always like to end the streams by saying it's a crazy world out there. So sending love from me to you and to everyone around the world that could use some love right now, especially to Damar Hamlin, sending all my thoughts and good vibes to him and his family and teammates and everybody who's affected by it. Hopefully he can recover and play football again someday. Let's all hope and pray for him about that. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys on my YouTube channel on Thursday or Friday. But if not, I will be back next week on the Hockey Podcast Network hosting a watch along. And don't forget, tomorrow we got World Juniors covered here on the channel. Czechia, Sweden, Canada, US. Thank you again, and I'll see you. Have a good rest of your night.